Welcome to Comic Book Creation Live. I wanted to ask you, that's a blank canvas behind you. What is that going to be?
I have no clue. I'm just going to
just goes,
splash it up.
Turn it on, turn it off.
That's
turn
it.
Turn it on, turn it up.
Turn it on, turn it up. Just go.
What am I looking here at your other feed? You have a feed coming in, but it's like of your screen, or you're trying to make it your iPad?
Did it not copy my iPad here? Kevin's MacBook Pro. Boom, let's get it going. Yeah, man.
So I think I'm gonna switch my screen over to my drawing table and just get started. But
I'm digging the snow in the background. I
like that a lot. It makes sense. And the albatross kind of looks like it's like swaying in the wind.
It's all glitchy. Can't it be any bigger? Yeah, got my old man T going on.
What does it say on the front? What does it say on the front?
What does it say on the front?
Oh, that cup. That was a weird mug. It was like a prescription mug.
Yeah.
Hold that up. Did it say? Oh, I thought it said. I thought it said the beer bug's name on the front of it. I was like, what the fuck is that?
The fuck is a beer bug?
Coffee though.
The fuck is a beer bug? Share screen. Application. Are you serious? This is tragic, bro.
You stumbling again?
Stumbling like a sucker.
It's a real easy fix. You know, it's an easy fucking fix.
Yeah, that fits perfect. That fits perfect. That fits perfect right now. It really did.
How to get? Oh, I have a couple more coming on the way, but they're not done yet. I got a couple more.
Man, this is wild.
Right, I don't see your feed. I'm gonna switch my camera.
I'm yeah, just go ahead, man. Don't wait for me, man. Don't wait for me.
But then I'm not looking at the screen. All right, I'm gonna switch over.
Oh, I just realized what you're saying. I didn't know you had to switch over to see like what I'm posting.
Like I'm just gonna move away from this computer, but I guess you'll let me know when you want to come in with that.
What's about to be like? It's gonna happen in like 47 seconds.
What is it loading? Do you see some kind of spinning wheel?
I just got to share it with you. Share screen. Cross on the green, not in between. There it goes.
Oh yeah, nice. Boom.
Swiping heads.
Swiping heads and stealing sleds.
Where's my brightness at? Payal. Yeah, man. What the hell else is going on though?
I don't know. The world seems to be going to shit, but
just making it's over. Comic. It's over, man. It's a wrap. Stick a fork in them.
There's like so many disturbing videos out there. People send them to me. I don't really seek them out.
You attract them, yo. You attract them. Feels like Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll do this again tomorrow. Try to get ahead. Not ahead, but try to, I don't know, catch up. Try to catch up with this.
Try to do something. Try to make some type of progress. Oh, man.
I cannot wait till I'm done with issue 1. This is going to be sweet. Well, I'm still not going to be done. I mean, done penciling. That would be sweet.
Well, it's coming out next week. We don't got that much time. We got to allow some time for the printers. We got to allow some time. Fucking October's next week.
Better get it going.
Get her done. Who said get her done? Marty. Get her done.
No, that comedian.
No, but I mean, she used to say that all the time, though. his name, the redneck dude.
Oh, the
I forgot his name.
Crickets are back over here. Hopefully you don't hear them.
I was thinking of that too. That there was a couple in my backyard. I was like, oh, they about to get it popping. They were in show number 1, bro.
But my second studio is not ready yet, so I can't like go hide from the sound just yet.
Oh, that sounded so posh. My second studio is not ready yet. It would be a cricket-free zone, I assure you.
It'll be an easy fix.
Easy fuck. It's just an easy fucking fix.
Now I'm not doing headphones right now. Is it a bad? Is it like bad sound wise, or it's okay?
No. You sound good. I don't hear anything else but your voice. I mean, if the crickets aren't speaking and right directly into the right spot on the mic, you ain't gonna hear them, man.
All right, good. That is true. You know, they would have to speak into this omnidirectional mic properly. But last year they were so close.
There's no ambiance, and plus the mic you were using was just the mic on the computer.
No, well, last year I was using this mic, I think, wasn't I? Or was it not yet hooked up? I was using the computer mic.
It wasn't hooked up. Yeah. Like I heard everything. You heard the air, like you heard the ambiance. You know what I'm saying? You heard the room. You don't hear the room anymore.
Oh, okay, good. Because you said since I'm in the garage, you said it was too much open space, you know?
Yeah, it was a really big space. But no, it's all good. It's all good, man.
I need you to work some magic into this face. Like, come on, dude. You're going to have to add something to it. Don't just go by what I do. Add something. Like this chick's got to be sweaty. She's got to be sweaty. Like this is hard work. Can you do that? Actually, this will probably be a page that I'll probably be doing. You'll probably be doing issue number 2, or you'll probably be crying because of some kind of arm pain that you're gonna have. Did you go mute?
I did, bro.
If you said anything in the past minute and a half, I didn't hear it.
Jesus Christ. Let me put the mute button behind my neck. So you said you're going to be crying for some arm pain. So I said, yeah, next Friday. Next Friday is the day.
That's the day of the operation?
Next Friday. Yep. And then I said, I got to throw away the prescription of Oxy they're going to give me because I love them shits. And I said it in one word. Let them shits. Love them shits.
Don't you want like bars of Xanax?
I need some bars. I need some Xanny bars. Give me some Xanny bars and red wine, baby. Give me the perk powder. Perk powder. Nah, just them oxys work. That's the problem. That's the problem.
It works so good?
Oh, it works. Bro, it works. Works. You feel no pain. Zero. No pain. Oh. Yeah, we need music, man. What's your problem? What's your problem, yo?
If I play the music, though, your screen gets like minuscule.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's how it goes down. So you just have to fill the airspace with like a very
just gotta shut up.
Exciting story. You got an exciting story that you could tell?
I got no exciting stories. I don't want to hear what the hell you had to say about that damn book, man. Or you want to save it for tomorrow?
Oh yeah, no, we can talk about it. Do you think Mundo read it? Should we wait for Mundo?
No, I mean we can repeat ourselves if you know.
I got to a certain point in the book. First of all, you were kind of making fun of me for reading it in like an English accent, but I mean, on like page 5, they're calling their mom.
Yeah.
So it's for sure English kids.
Yeah, but many other reading it. I'm not sure if that was any accent to be like.
There was one American person in there. And then when I got to the end of issue number 1 of the comic book Die, I just thought that it was Narnia. I was like, oh, this is like Narnia, right?
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah. So that was kind of
it's like Jumanji. It's like Jumanji.
Yeah. But I mean, there must be something about the game because the kid like said he made the game himself.
Yeah, he's a game master.
But it was literally like Narnia, where like they would come back older and stuff, like many years had gone by or something like that. It was kind of like that.
I think, wasn't it 2 years? 2 years passed.
But yeah, like they, and that's why they didn't want to go there again because they were gonna like lose time again. But they kind of were sucked in or something.
And they all took on that alternate, that alternate character in there.
That was like Jumanji then, yeah.
That was like Jumanji, and then like, was the brother a woman?
Oh, I didn't catch that.
I couldn't really tell. But the story, I dug the story, man. I dug it. I was all in. I'm with it. Supposedly supposed to get real fucking sad, but I liked how that one guy was just in there the whole time.
Do you know like how many issues there are made already of this? Or
I mean, in the one book I have, there's like 6 issues in there, and it's beyond that. You know what I mean? So that's what I was saying in the first email. I'll send you the next one. It's not a bad way to read it. It's not the worst way. Pretty damn funny. But yeah, I dug it, man. Pretty cool. Pretty cool book. I like some of the choices they made graphically.
I like the art for sure. I was just kind of
the graphics were dope.
I was just trying to be critical of the story, I'm usually like once I'm in with the art, I'm kind of in.
Yeah, it makes it easier to accept.
Yeah, and then I'm just kind of looking at the story. Like, the one thing that makes me mad, like art-wise, sometimes is like when they'll put some certain type of art on the cover and then it's like not the same artist or not the same type of art on the inside. That kind of makes me mad sometimes.
I mean, that's
especially like on a sealed book or a book you're getting in the mail. But that had good art through and through.
Yeah, it was good. Die was good. I haven't read the second issue yet.
You ain't never gonna finish that. You might have 6 issues. You'll even go through the trouble of like photocopying it, taking a picture for us, and you won't even look at it.
Get out of here. Who you talking about? I'm bad with TV shows. I'll finish a comic.
Are you gonna finish a comic? Okay.
TV shows, I'm the worst though. I admit to that one. There's no denying that. I'll be like, yo, you gotta watch this show. It's the best. I watched 4 episodes. Amazing. 5 weeks later, like, yo, how'd you think about the finale? What finale? Like, oh yeah, stop as soon as I told you to watch it.
Yeah, but things change for you, and you no longer have recommendations for movies or TV really because I don't know, you got too much going on or something like that.
Hannibal. I've been watching Hannibal.
Oh yeah.
Hannibal's pretty crazy, man. I mean, it's not new, but I just started watching it, and it's insane.
Is that something that's on
Netflix with Mad? What's his name? Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh yeah, you keep telling me about this show.
Oh, that show was amazing. I'm not lying to you, man. I wouldn't shit you. You're my favorite turd.
Because in my mind, it'd be difficult to make a good Hannibal because Hannibal's like really, really smart, and I know they have trouble doing smart like in Hollywood.
Nah, not at all. Not on this show. Not on this show. The show is good, man. Show is good. Every episode is just demented and just crazy. It's like, what the fuck? Like, who comes up with this? The writing is good. I dig it, man. I dig it. Mads Mikkelsen. Dude used to be a dancer.
Wish I was a dancer.
I said that like that was supposed to like make him a worse actor. That's not what I was saying.
Like, I wish I was a dancer.
You used to be a dancer.
I'd be better at everything if I was a good dancer.
My body wouldn't hurt for no reason. Mads Mikkelsen. What do you think his real name is?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I like, how could that be the name?
His real name is Hector Fourcroy. Mads Mikkelsen. I never knew that was his name before the show.
Is that the guy from the James Bond movie?
Yeah, that did with the one teardrop of blood.
Okay, I just saw that the other day. Well, I mean, I kind of walked away from the movie, but I was playing the DVD, and then I kind of walked away in the middle. And like I walked by when that dude was like slapping some like thing against his balls.
Well, that's the worst. He had like a monkey fist hitting his balls.
I don't know what it was. I was like walking by, I was like vacuuming or something. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot this part. This is crazy. And I never like remember which part is from which James Bond movie. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't tell you. Like I was like, oh, the heart stopping part. I don't know which movie that's from. I think they're all from Casino Royale.
The same one. Yeah,
all the parts are from Casino Royale that I remember.
Yeah, basically, me too. I haven't seen the last one. I heard that one was kind of.
I saw it. I just can't remember it.
I can't remember.
I can't remember like unless I see it many, many times.
Yeah, I dove into Shark Week last week, man.
Can't believe they're still doing TV.
Shark Week was the shit.
They have a TV still?
They have what?
Like a schedule on TV still?
Yeah, man. Fucking Shark Week is
Who can hold to that schedule? Just do the on demand.
Nah, because then how would you sell ad space? You know what I'm saying?
No, YouTube does it. It's a pain in the ass.
People spending big money so you can see their fucking auto commercials.
Definitely like less than it used to be, right?
Less commercials?
Like less money made from it. There's less people watching that shit nowadays, right? Everyone's all spread out, like watching tons of different shit.
I don't know, man.
You know, like if you ever heard like ratings from big shows, like back in the day, it was ridiculous. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like if you look up the season finale of Dallas or something like that, like there were like numbers that you just can't attain today because
who shot JR?
It's like it's like not everyone is that locked down. Well, everyone's on lockdown, but not everyone is locked into one is like locked into 6 channels, and you have to choose between. No, we have
there's
like
no attention span. There's no attention span to sit there and watch shows all the damn time.
Yeah, like we have literally 1,012 options like that you could call up at your fingertips, and those are channels that you could just like, 50 news channels.
It's a problem for me. That's why I don't watch shit.
Comedy, everything. So you really can't get those numbers. Like that's why when a show like Game of Thrones or something does get like huge numbers, it's really, really surprising because everyone kind of came together and sat down for this. It's unheard of today,
Then Hoyt, if I tell you.
So did you see any of the quotes that I used in any of my videos? I think I used them all from your kids.
Oh no.
Have you heard lightsabers? That's in like 6 videos. And then
IG?
And then the wielding true power. If you saw my Instagram post
that's
a day or so ago, you would have heard that. What else? Oh, I haven't used the Twinkle Twinkle one yet. Okay, but the other ones have made it into videos.
That's pretty funny, man. I gotta check them out. Gotta check those out.
But I am gonna release like a TriStar video in a day or two, and that will be on there. That twinkle twinkle little TriStar, that'll be on there. Plus your son saying wielding true power.
Wielding true power.
That'll be on there
Wielding
again. Like
true power.
that's gonna be on all of them.
That's funny as hell. You said that to someone on IG?
Yeah, like it's the post. It looks like the Graflex lightsaber in the post, but I'm actually speaking over it, and then towards the end of that minute video, you'll hear your son's voice.
He put it on any music?
It's just it might be because it's just like that minute video. I just took like the 15-minute YouTube video for that lightsaber and just made a minute video out of it to like as a preview. But I had to include that because that was sweet. So it's like at the end of it's like wielding true power, and then it's like me swinging the lightsaber or something. It looks badass.
Oh man,
it's all blue. It like really bright.
Space Wind. It's the one that looks like what?
It's like maybe 2 posts ago, like 1 or 2 posts ago. It's just
the first one has Luke's head on it.
The next one after that, is it like a lightsaber?
It's like you on a table with the lightsaber.
What's the one after that? Just a lightsaber there?
Just a lightsaber, yeah. The hilt.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, nice. Here we go.
You know Almac.
Watch
that's
the
Almac.
Full video. Oh, this is crazy. What you said? You know who?
You know Almac. That saber's for Almac.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Nice. What's up with him, man? Is he good?
Yeah, he's good.
Is he all good? How old is his kid now?
He has a kid?
Don't he have a kid? Oh, no. You said Dominic had kids, right?
Dominic's got like 2 kids. Yeah, they're
yeah. Jesus. I'm fucking zoning out listening to this shit. Can he still fucking can he still recite the full G.I. Joe intro? Hell yeah.
Probably. Right? He's got a memory like Fort Knox.
I just heard him.
Isn't it the best?
That's hilarious. Holy shit.
I think there is music on there.
That was pretty funny. Wielding true power. That's funny.
It was actually good that he kind of screamed it because it kind of made sense. For for what it is.
Came through hype. He just fell down like 4 steps. He's in a bad mood.
Oh. You mean it like hurt him, so he's pissed?
Well, he fell on his ass. Like fell down 4 steps on his ass. You know how it hurts? It like stings a little bit?
Yeah.
He's not happy because we all kind of giggled.
What did you say?
I said he's not happy because we all kind of giggled.
I didn't hear that.
It's crazy. Oh man, school's starting back up soon, man.
What does that mean for you? Are they going?
It'd be horrible.
Are they going in?
No, nope.
They're not going in.
No.
So what does that mean for you? You have to teach?
Same shit. It's like I feel like we just ended that. Like
I couldn't believe it today when for the day job they sent an email saying summer hours end today or something. No, that email might have been for yesterday, but I was like, whoa! It's August. What happened?
Like that, I felt like replying to everyone like this doesn't really matter, does it? Like, does it even matter?
I only observed that like 4:30 thing like once. I was like, oh, it's 4:30. Let me stop. But like other times I just kept going because like I wouldn't start right away either. So I would go to like 7 p.m. because I wouldn't start till like 10. So I was like, fuck, I have to go to like 7.
There's been like There's been mornings where I get up at 10 and I'm like, oh shit. And I do the run around scramble. And I'm like, wait, I'm running to the kitchen table. Like, what am I doing? Like, relax.
Does it end up being a weekend?
No, it's on a regular day. It'll be on a Tuesday.
What a weird scenario for children.
Yeah, I feel bad for them, man.
The hell?
What the hell are they supposed to do? The hell are they supposed to do, man?
Like, no matter what like spirits they're in, I would consider it good spirits, because like that's a weird scenario. You know, like any other time, like a parent to a kid was like, oh, you know, don't worry, like I went through the same thing. Like,
Yeah, no.
you've always been able to say that, you know, oh, don't worry, like, you know, me and mommy went through the same thing. But like this, you can't tell them that, because it's not true.
Not true at all.
Like, yeah, when me and mommy were a kid, we did
I've
this.
never seen this.
Well, no, we didn't. We did whatever the hell we wanted.
Never seen this.
You're on your own on this one. We're in this together.
Let me know how this works.
It's like we're in this together, and you're on your own, because I don't know what the hell to tell you.
Let me know how that works for you guys.
Just don't start cutting yourself. It'll be all right.
Shit, basically.
Like, if you can come out of this like not a cutter, like without having cut, you're good. You're good. You're gonna be good for life. Like, if you come out of this without the bug and without cutting yourself, you're all good.
Without eating this, you know, for no reason.
You're gonna eat a Norwegian?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat a Norwegian. I'm gonna eat a Norwegian. Oh, I forgot about these little bastards over here.
Yeah, don't forget people. And don't forget Tony Daniels' book, even though it said, oh, this is total darkness. Like, you still saw it clearly.
The what?
You still saw Tony Daniels' artwork, even though he said this is in total darkness.
Oh, that's his version of total darkness. He had a big ass bonfire in the back of some shit. There's no bonfires here. Need no bonfires all week. Yo, so does he have not? So there's no sun either, huh?
I don't know. I can't even look into it. I'm like, F that. Fuck that.
There's no sun.
I'm not. If I look into it, then it's like I'm complicit. It's like, no, this shit is my own story. Get F off. F off, C3PO. For fuck's sake.
Oh, man.
Albatross is where it's dark, not wherever that is.
It's craziness. And they got a comic book live.
Yeah, and they're gonna make their comic book live too. They must have seen Albatross. They must have seen comic book creation live, and it's like,
but you know how like when that idea is in the air, man, a few people catch it.
That's true.
You know how we always say it?
Well, that's why I made you go get comic book creation live name, because I don't know. You never know. We might need that. And that's our name. It just doesn't have the live on it, so that's still our name.
It's wild, man.
F off. Yeah, I mean, people could still do it, but like I heard the terms comic book creation. I'm like, wait. But I mean, yeah, I mean,
it said the same thing. Watch us create a comic book live from scratch. I was like, oh shit. I was like, damn, Keita looks good on his cover.
Yeah.
I don't know. In a way, I kind of like shit like that.
Yeah, but you know what though? Honest to God, like I don't like. This isn't the first time like I've seen somebody on Instagram say the same exact thing.
Yeah.
It's not the same though. Like they aren't doing it every Wednesday. You're not able to see every single stage of the process like you can here. They're not going to show you everything. We're showing you every single. I'm showing you every single mark right here.
Yeah, we started even without the full story.
Yeah, I'm telling you every secret. I'm telling you the beginning, the middle, and the end. I mean, maybe that's a mistake, but we're actually making the comic book live.
Yeah, it's all good.
Aside from some, late nights writing like alone and stuff, which you wouldn't want to see anyway. But all the drawing is basically live. I mean, sure, I did a little bit off camera. I drew Bernadette a little bit off camera, but for the most part, you're seeing every page touched
up.
I will molest every page in front of you until it is ready for the police report.
Eesh. It's gonna be sensation.
Kevin's the officer on the scene. He's got to color every single page.
Sensation.
What are they talking about for like recoveries now? Do you get any further info?
Well, full recovery would be full recovery is around 4 to 6 months. But depending on how it goes, basically just I don't know. It could be 2 weeks until I'm like I can like move it a little bit. That's what I'm hoping for.
Did you tell them what's the recovery time for somebody with mutant healing factor?
No, I didn't ask him that yet. I wasn't sure. He could keep that secret. Not sure I could trust him.
They think you're using brand X.
Brand X. The new Joker products. I was looking at some Tim Burton books I got here. That dude was nuts.
You got some Coraline books?
No, he didn't have Coraline in them. That was Tim Burton? Hell yeah, it was Tim Burton, right? Was it?
I never saw it.
I don't think that was Tim Burton.
I never saw that one.
Coraline was crazy, man. Coraline was nuts. All stop motion craziness.
I ran out of acid that day.
Acid.
You know, what show did they just do acid really well in? Was it that? The only show I can remember watching recently was Umbrella Academy. Did they do acid in that? Oh, they did. They did. It was that weird one. I'm forgetting their names now. But he was slipped acid, right? Or he took acid?
Yo, Mundo's in the house. Let him in. Let him in.
Mundo.
What up, man?
What up?
What's the word, broskies?
Hanging in there.
How are you doing on this fine, bright, hot Texas day?
Yeah, hot Texas
Was it
day.
a hot Texas day?
Oh shit, it was sweltering, man.
Oh man.
It was sweltering. Woo!
That's never fun.
Like you're in a 3-time sauna, man.
Nah, I'm not. I don't enjoy that.
Hey Mundo, I'm going to tell you a text message, and you tell me what you think about it if you got this text message, okay?
All right.
Here's the text message. I can see you through the window. What do you say back to that text?
I can see you through the window. You fucking peeping Tom!
Do you go like close the blinds first before you answer, or you just go?
I think Mundo just starts shooting.
Nah, I just like start. I'll start playing that song. I'm too sexy for my shirt. You know.
I can see you through the window.
What the hell are you trying to look at? Yeah.
You're like, what? That's
some
crazy,
kind of perv.
man.
You some kind of perv.
Hey Mundo, let me ask you a grocery question.
Oh boy, random.
Here's a grocery question. Is there adult spinach?
Adult spinach? Oh, baby spinach? Adult spinach?
Oh man, adult spinach. Yeah, probably when Popeye had it.
Adult spinach. Yo, Popeye was my boy, man.
Yeah, he was a badass. He was a badass.
He was the truth. He was the truth. He made me want to eat spinach. Can't lie.
Oh shoot, I ate that. Well, because going back to that question, because of space, man. What's the deal with? Why is baby missing the papa? Baby missing mama? Baby spinach, missing mama and papa, or what?
Baby missing mama. That sounded crazy as hell. Baby missing mama. Spinach. I haven't had spinach in a minute. Let me tell you something. Yesterday was my kid's birthday, man. I ate nothing but just junk. It was all just candy and cake. It was disgusting.
Wow.
You should have bought them like a veggie platter.
I should have bought them serious some Brussels sprouts. Like, yo, eat this. You're 6 now. act like a grown up. It's a different world. It's a different world now.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, I got a question for both of you. This is a really bad one.
Uh-oh.
Did you ever have one of those shits where you had to hold the wall?
Nah, I've had those. Wall. I've had those where I kind of just bear down. I look up at God like, why? Why are you doing this? Like, what is the reason for this that's happening right now? Like, this is in your plan?
It's like a countdown in your head until it's over.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God. Have you ever realized you were holding your breath for like 2 seconds? Like,
yeah. Had one of those.
Like, damn, I was just holding my breath, man. This is bad. The best is those ghost shits. You turn around and just gone. Like, yo, where'd this shit go? Like, where'd that shit go?
That's ghost shit. Like, you get up to look at it and it's gone.
It's gone. And the worst is like you wipe and the paper's clean. It's like, yo, did I just
and you swear to yourself you did shit, but where's the evidence?
Where's the evidence?
One of those little hard pebbles, man, that just went right down the toilet.
Yeah, that's the fucking worst. Like, why did he make us have to shit?
Yeah, that is cruel.
Shit and sleep. It's like just two meanest things. And if you don't do them both regularly, you die.
No, I mean, sleep is pretty fun though. Like when you get into it, when you take a shower, when you lay down in your pajamas, you can have fun, go to sleep, maybe watch some TV. But the other one, shitting, it's nothing you could do to, nothing you could do to have fun there, really.
Just buy an old Nintendo, bring it in with you.
Till they invented the cell phone. Before the cell phone, it was the center stage of the magazine.
Nah, before the cell phone, let me tell you something. Before the cell phone,
wait, the comics. Come on, guys.
I would pull
I wouldn't bring my comics into the bathroom.
I would bring. Yeah,
I think I would. I think I would when I was younger. But
I'm talking younger. I'm talking.
No. You got them on the you got them on the iPad and you got them on the phone now.
I don't bring my iPad in there. My iPad is sacred. My iPad can't come in contact with fecal matter.
Fuck that. I got fecal matter all over my iPad. It's disgusting. Yo, back in the days of
it's a shitty place, right? It's a shitty place.
You look at the newspaper and then you had to look at those little tiny fucking movie times and shit. Remember that shit back in the days?
Yeah.
And then people were messed up. You get to the theater at 7:30 and it's like, it starts at 8:45, you dickhead. Like, how'd you get it wrong? Oh, you had like last week's paper or some shit.
I would purposely lie to my friends because after X-Men 2, X-Men 2, I tried to bring my friends to the theater because I went and saw it and I thought it was incredible. So I was like, let me bring you guys, but you got to, come for the first 5 minutes because that Nightcrawler scene where he's bouncing around the government agents and punching through the president and whatnot, like you got to see that. And then they're all late. So they missed that scene, the scene that I wanted them there for. So every time since then, I have told them, like, if the movie starts at 5:30, I say it starts at 5:05. I got to make sure that they're there.
Got some late ass friends, yo.
Yeah.
Got some slow ass friends, yo. You always late?
Always late, man.
I hate being late, man. I can't stand being late to stuff.
Well, I'm the late one now. Like nowadays, like I'm late because like I got shit to do. I gotta like settle things. I'm late. But back in the day, I was very prompt.
Yeah, for like movies and meetings and shit like that.
I was there first. Like if someone wanted to meet me, I had a car. I just got in the car and went over there, and I'd wait, but.
Just wait for hours.
Oh no! Now that I'm thinking about it, they're like when that game Diablo came out, computer game Diablo. My friends would come over, and they'd end up waiting there for me. I'm like, just 15 minutes, guys, 20 minutes. And then Kev, they were as patient as a Jedi, but still, like this was too much. Like they would get up. They were like, okay, it's enough. Like an hour and a half went by. Like the night's over.
That game was good.
Like I loved it. It was like. An evil version of like a Zelda where like you crawled around in like dungeons and you picked up jewels off like dead bodies and like but see it's like the first like online like massive multiplayer online game. It came out, this must have been like 1996. I don't know when this was that it was out.
Yeah, I think you're pretty close in the time there, Space.
Yeah, like I would go online, Kevin. I had a persona where I was a little character in Diablo in the dungeons, like crawling around underground, and I had a bow and arrow, whatever I had. I think I was a chick with like a bow and arrow with some magic, and you'd run across people that were like, they were playing for 100 hours that week. They had fucking all the jewels and whatever, and they would hit you over the head with some special hammer. That was it for you. You'd fucking die. And like some of your jewels like spill out and they pick that shit up and then you come back up to life like down the hallway and you try to kill some people that are like below you. So it was like all these people were real people. And I was interacting and typing to them, making friends, and then my real friends would come over and I'd be like, "Oh, okay guys, like I'll come out drinking with you guys in like 5 minutes." And then they would sit there and like and like my mom would probably bring them out drinks and stuff. And then the next thing you know, they're there for 2 hours just getting furious.
Oh, hell no. I wouldn't wait that long.
Fuck.
Damn.
And then it got to the point where I couldn't get them to come over anymore because they're like, we're not going to come over and wait for you because you ain't going to be done. And so I was the asshole. Like I was like,
it was a computer game, like a PC
Diablo.
game?
I was addicted to Diablo.
No, but I'm saying it was a computer game or was on a console?
It was a computer. Like I had to wait for my dad to get off the computer because like I didn't have a computer good enough to do this. Like you had to have a good computer. It was like 1996. You had to go online. This was fucking, not everyone could do this. Like my dad could do this on his computer. And
he was an IT guru.
Yeah. So he said, I'm like, Dad, I got to play this fucking game. So he'd finally be done at like 9:00 at night. So I'm just getting started. And then my friends come over like 9:30 and they're like, yo, we're going out. And I'm like, oh, okay, I wanted to go, but I wanted to play Diablo too. I didn't know what to do.
Damn.
Diablo.
I was addicted online early.
Diablo, yo.
Damn.
It's craziness.
But I mean, some of them had to understand, like my one friend, we went on AOL online early on. It was like 1994. And we're like on there in a chat room that he was giggling. He said, this is going to be really funny. We were in there. It's called like Hairy Men chat room or something.
Holy shit.
And we were two like skinny kids with no hair in our bodies. So people in the room were like, so how hairy are you? And we're like, oh my God, we're like a gorilla. I'm like a gorilla and shit like that. And we were just trying to laugh and we were giggling, just laughing. But like that's the type of thing, like that's what it was, I guess. Like you went into a room, it was like fat, hairy men, and that was the room.
Yeah.
And you would just, and half the people are there probably giggling, and other half are literally hairy men looking for, I don't know what they're looking for, but like other
there's the shit, I can't even say.
But like we were like high school kids, just like giggling on my friend's dad's computer. Like it was just like we didn't know.
Yeah, early AOL was crazy, man. Like you could have caught herpes on AOL back in the day.
Yeah, no kidding.
It was crazy. Fucking AOL was nuts. And that startup sound was the worst. I don't even think kids these days would know what that sound was if you played it for them. They'd be like, "What the hell is that?"
You're talking about like dialing in or the voice?
Yeah, dialing in. Not the whole "you've got mail, you've got mail." That was the worst.
Well, that was actually trying to utilize your phone line for this like data connection. Like instead of a voice, it'd be data, and yeah, that's weird. That was weird, because then like if you didn't have a dedicated line for that, and your mom tried to get on the phone, she would hear like a weird signal, and she couldn't talk.
And then you lose connection. You would lose the connection and have to like reboot.
I think I remember that. Yeah, I think I remember that because my dad would have this button. It would be like a line 1 and line 2, and if you mistakenly like picked up line 2 to like, because like
it was over
on the phone, but my dad was using the computer. Oh my god, it was over.
It was over.
Yeah, I got in trouble a lot because every time I start using the computer, my mom be on the phone and shit, it would hang up on her and stuff. And my mom would come. My mom would come in the room and say, "Are you playing?" I'm like, "Yeah." Why?
Yeah, it's a wrap.
But I mean, I had my friends. They were like, I had this one friend. He was downloading the videos. The earliest I ever saw anyone download videos, he was downloading those Faces of Death videos.
Those were horrible.
And it would take like all night. And he's like, "You guys got to watch this." And I mean, I saw one of them, and I was like, "Dude, I can't watch any more of these." But like all my other friends, they would watch. But I just hated that type of thing. Like there was like, I don't know. I think there was car accidents. It was like a monkey getting crazy. It was terrible. I was like, I don't want to.
It was straight up death.
Yeah, and he would spend like 20 hours. The computer would be tied up for 20 hours, like downloading this like 4-minute video.
Yeah, Faces of Death were crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Ruined me. Trying to see some detail on his face. I can't make it out.
On what, the Dybbuk?
Yeah. Where's it at? Because I'm just afraid if somebody sees this for the first time, they're gonna think it's like a ninja. Like a ninja mask, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so it's like the uppermost point on the left is kind of like his nose, and then his eyes are beyond those blood spurts to the right. But you are gonna have to probably like add something to this inking. Like now that I look at this penciling, it's a little rough. It's not really. You're gonna have to add some maybe lines and wrinkles around the mouth, and then maybe add lines and wrinkles pointing toward the eyes. Maybe look at another image to see, maybe like there's an image of a side view of the Dybbuk attacking or about to attack. It's like the couple pages before this. That might help.
Yeah. The Dybbuk.
Sounds like a bad video game, right?
Dybbuk.
Frogger pissed off. Dybbuk.
I think I'm make his mouth bigger, a little more ferocious. Oh, fuck off.
Was it a little less Krypton?
I like it.
Did you guys go to the store at all and see this fucking butter, Land O'Lakes butter, or any like Land O'Lakes product where there just isn't anything at all inside the O now? They took out the Indian woman and they just replaced it with nothing at all.
For real?
And it's so silly, Kev. It like makes you not want to buy it at all anymore because you're like, what the fuck? Like you're just gonna take out the representation of the Native American and replace it with nothing, therefore abolishing a minority class of person out of the Land O'Lakes package altogether. What the fuck?
See, that this is getting fucking ridiculous because now everything that has been historical or represents some kind of historical something is gonna be all deleted because of this bullshit that everybody wants to take this out. Oh, okay, this, that. Right, okay. Take the football, the Redskins.
What did that get replaced with? Just Washington?
Washington football team.
Washington football team. Oh my god. Imagine you had bought like a $450 jersey and got it signed like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be
imagine
worth
that.
money.
Imagine you were a super fan.
It's gonna be worth something.
Well, maybe, really? Maybe. Who's on the front of the Aunt Jemima now? Anybody, or what did they do there?
Did they really change that?
They took her away, but what did they do? I think there's a white woman on there now. Is that true? Like, we got to look this up. This is too much.
Yo, if Aunt Jemima isn't on Aunt Jemima, I'm not buying Aunt Jemima.
No, she's not on anymore. They took her away, and I think they replaced her with either white person or just nobody. Let's see.
That's crazy.
I think it's nobody.
Don't they understand what they're doing? Like,
I mean, you can't change an iconic thing such as that just because. What? I mean, dang.
I scared the crap out of Kaylee.
That's crazy.
She was sleeping. There. That's funny.
Wife is telling me she just scared the shit out of her girls. Love it. Love it.
The best.
Yeah, because I'm always trying to scare my girls, and now the wife is taking over.
Yeah, I ruined my kids, man. I ruined them. Because they're still so easy to scare.
Yeah. Makes for a good day. Makes for a good day.
All I gotta do is go hide somewhere and not say anything. They'll be terrified. It's messed up.
No, I like to wait. I like to wait around the corner so when they're coming, I know exactly when they're coming. I'll just right in their face and just hear them scream at the top of their lungs.
Yo, did we get an Aunt Jemima answer yet, or what? What's happening?
Like, as far as I can tell, like I looked up new package and I don't see anything different. Like, are they not doing anything about it? And they're also showing like Uncle Ben, like they're gonna do something about Uncle Ben. What the fuck?
I never really ate Uncle Ben.
Well, I did, but that's still. I mean, there's still iconic people that made those products, or at least stood for those products. Hey, you know what? They actually had I think it was like last week or the week before, that they actually had the history on Aunt Jemima, and how she came around and how they used her to sell the product and stuff like that.
Yeah, they just say that they're changing it, but they don't show like what they're changing it to. They just say it's a racial stereotype.
No, because really,
that's ridiculous, dude.
A racial stereotype, but
that's like it's like a guise for wanting to take a black lady off the package. That's like it's like it's like that, like when you're a kid and you to your little sister, like you could trick her by like, it's almost like playing the opposite game. It's like that's what they do now. They almost like play like a weird version of like the opposite game. And it's like the opposite of what they are saying is what they're trying to do.
I think it's bullshit because it was a black lady who ended up making this product at first, and they catered to everybody who liked it, and then now they want to take her off because of this stereotyping shit. That's bullshit. You need to give the person credit for what they did, what they contributed.
Was it really an Aunt Jemima, or did they just come up with
I saw this video that Mundo's
really
talking about, because I think Mundo posted it to like Facebook, and I watched it, and it's just this nice lady who was like
is a real Aunt Jemima.
Yeah, like she's like the role model for this.
Yeah. Like, so you can't take her off.
Her name is like Nancy Green or something like that. She was depicted on the package, but now they're saying that it's like a slave.
No. What I'm saying is, was there a real Aunt Jemima woman making pancakes? Not if the little icon was based off of a real woman. Was there a real Aunt Jemima making, like, is this a real, or was this just like a
lady Nancy Green? Yeah. She's like, she looks like that. She's dressed like that, and she's fucking making pancakes in the video.
Yeah.
From like 1960. Yeah.
That's let me check. Let me fact check this.
Yeah, do it.
That sounds diced. That sounds crazy.
I'm telling you.
Mundo, if you could find that video that you had, show Kevin. But what they did with the Land O'Lakes thing is in the stores right now. It's all in the stores where all the butter. And I used to buy Land O'Lakes butter, but I'll never buy it again. Fuck them. They could sink. I don't like that type of shit. Because they got nobody now. It's not like they replaced it with a different Native American that they feel like is more proper or something. No, they just replaced it with nothing. So nobody gets anything.
Land O'Lakes. If you were gonna start shit like that, you should have just gone from the very beginning.
No, that first picture you're talking about with the black woman holding up like the stack of pancakes, it's all fake. It's just a character they made up like Captain Crunch. That's what people are mad of. Like, you just you're taking our culture, but it's not our culture who made this. You know what I'm saying?
Well, according to this video, this lady was like living in the flesh. She was speaking in the video saying like, I like doing this. People like my fucking pancakes. I'm making it. And it was like 1950. And it was like, there was no, just a lady making pancakes. That's it. And like, people like them. And then that's it. You
talking about this right here?
I guess it's that lady. I don't know. It looked like that lady, but it was a video. It was a video of her like talking, and she was like, "Yeah, I really like doing this" or something. I mean, I don't know if it's bullshit, but
yeah, supposedly that's just like it's like an early on like ad to come up with the character for Aunt Jemima. Like, this woman's probably just like an artist rendition.
I'll have to look at it. I'll send it to you, kid. I'll have to look for it.
that's not helping anybody. That's not helping anybody like do anything. At least not that I could see. I don't know how that saves a child from anything. Or we got the lady off the package. Yay. Children saved.
Well, shit. I mean, it's like, here's the thing. I mean, it would be like, black people were synonymous with the very beginnings of barbecue, right? So that'd be like taking them out and saying, oh, okay, well, we got to take them out and not use that because of racial stereotyping, because this and that.
Yeah, but I think the point that's being made is like, it's not a black company. It's just people using a black image to sell a product. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's like the bigger problem at hand that they're addressing.
I guess so. Like
That I
From
can
what
see.
I've heard though is like people online saying that they won't buy Aunt Jemima.
Oh no. I'm not saying it works. I'm just saying that's the thinking behind. Like my personal friends I know I grew up with, 90% black. They're like, yo, if Aunt Jemima ain't on that box, I ain't getting it. Like, fuck
that's
Aunt Target, I ain't gonna buy it.
I've heard when I've heard people talk about it. Yeah.
But then again, we're generations removed from all that too, which is kind of scary. I mean, we're just like 1 or 2 generations removed from that. The same way I was talking about how this generation is like 1 generation removed from Bruce Lee. They're like, oh, okay, they don't have the same view of Bruce Lee that we have of Bruce Lee as being like an indestructible killer, right? So like we're kind of like not as affected as the generation past with the whole Aunt Jemima thing, you know what I mean, or things like that, things of this in the same vein.
I see your point.
Like Cleveland Indians is kind of fucked up, but we've dealt with it for so long. It's like now you're gonna fix it now. Like let's address the other things too. You know what I'm saying? Like these are all just little band-aids.
Problem with Cleveland Indians?
It's kind of like the Cleveland Indians, fucking Washington Redskins, same shit.
Why? Like, is there something about the Cleveland Indians?
I mean, there's no team called the New York Jews. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like it's not a thing. Where else are they doing that? When was the last time you seen an Indian? It's fucking crazy. It's just crazy. That shit took offense. Like it's just a corporation, Cleveland Indians. Indians have nothing to do with it. It's like me saying like, yo, Legapo sandwiches. And you're like, what? Like, what the fuck? What? I got nothing to do with that. Don't get my name off of that.
Yeah, I guess if it was like a football team made up of the people on the reservation.
Yeah, if it was real Cleveland Indians, like they would like, that'd be sick. That'd be sick.
Then I guess everyone could get behind it because they'd be like, they're like, well, that's them. That's those people.
They're fucking Cleveland Indians. They're in it. But no, it's not the case.
But I don't know if I agree on the syrup one, on the syrup example.
I just think these are all like band-aids, man. This is just little band-aids.
Because like I feel like if I had a company, let's say, and I wanted to let's say, because that you admitted yourself that Aunt Jemima image was a drawing of some sort. They say it was just like some kind of painting that someone did.
Painting, it's just like an early rendition of what the character Aunt Jemima.
Because I mean, what if I have a company and I want the logo, like Wendy's has like the daughter of the guy who owned Wendy's. It's like a cartoon of his daughter.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have to be like the father? Like, do I have to be black to draw a black person and say that this is my logo?
I mean, if you're making like if you have a Kansas Fried Chicken and your mascot's a black woman, like why are you using a black woman? What are you selling? You're not a black man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it gets a little hairy because like here we're making a comic and I have a black man.
This is all fiction and we're not selling anything. There's nothing associated with being, no. There's nothing associated with being black about this comic. Like if I was just like, yo, this is Soul Brother #1 and everything's all blacked out and crazy, then it's different.
No, but I think, the line of thinking that you're going down with the syrup thing is kind of bad in my opinion, because it's going to it doesn't ever stop, because like it could end in or it could like the line could go as far as to say, Anthony, you can't draw black people.
No, that's not what I think. I think you're not really hearing me. If you have a product selling, Eskimo igloos, and
what if Albatross was selling and Donovan's the main character?
But we're not selling him being black. We don't even say what he is. We don't say we don't like if he like if we brought in some black traditions or some Mexican tradition or whatever the hell, and then we're like, oh, this is like we're selling Donovan tapestries and it got like Aztec all crazy on it. Like someone could have a problem. Like, yo, why are you selling all that shit? Like what you doing? Like you got nothing to do with that. But it's only a problem when it gets huge though. When it gets like when you're making millions, it's like, okay, who's really eating off of this?
Oh yeah. I mean, then I guess we would like welcome the problem.
Yeah, but
I would
not,
welcome the problem. Like just got more
just drawing somebody black and drawing somebody white, drawing somebody Chinese. That I don't think that's a problem. But like if I say, yo, I'm making rice noodles, I got a company called Cosme Rice Noodles, and my icon is a little like slanted eyed like fucking cartoon. It's like that's not right.
Okay, I mean, I guess there's a level of sensitivity, and you have to
But no one's ever cared. No one's ever cared here.
It's just like parts of what you're saying.
But why now all of a sudden?
Well, like I've eaten at a Korean place that was run by like white people, and it was good food, but like then the part of what Kevin said about but their logo was not like a childish looking Korean cartoon or something like that. It was but we're halfway there for what he's saying. I guess there's just a line that you shouldn't cross or something.
No. He's right about that. There's a line that you shouldn't cross. But at the same time, if there is nostalgia behind it, that product,
I think.
Are you gonna take the nostalgia away from it, or?
Well, it's. I know the business department, the accounting department is against it. They're like, no, we can't just start from square one. Like you can't just get rid of this icon. This icon holds weight. But then they just, I guess, they're trying to be PC these days and say that they're in support of one movement or another, and they're like, we're gonna get rid of this. I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah,
it's kind of wild.
Well, but it is kind of wild. But see, at what point does it stop? Because once you do one thing, then you got the domino effect that's just gonna fall more and more and more and more. Can you?
I can't think of it. Can you think of another prominent company?
Well, like movies, like they're doing it with like movies, like so they will say like, oh, like Blazing Saddles needs a warning now, so they'll put like a warning in front of it.
That's one of my favorite movies ever, man. Blazing Saddles is hilarious.
And they'll put the warning in front of that other one too. What's the other one? Gone with the Wind. They'll put a warning and stuff.
I've never seen that shit.
You just kind of and they also change movies too, kind of without you knowing. Like during with the streaming services, they'll kind of alter like something, and then so. Maybe the Little Mermaid won't say this line, but she'll say this line because it's more acceptable now or something like that. So it's almost like some changes you might not even never know.
But it sounds like they're really trying to, in some way or another, change a certain way of thinking, and doing that in a very big scale is bothering a lot of people. When I don't think there's too much of a problem with it, because I mean we're of that thinking. Like I tell racist jokes all the fucking time. I tell, like, if I have a black joke, I'll pick my black friend. I'm like, yo, blah, blah, blah. If he has a Puerto Rican joke, he's like, fuck you, this, blah, blah. We just go back and forth. But nowadays, you do that shit in public, people stop and look at you like, what the fuck are you guys doing? It's like, yo, relax.
Well, I don't like changing artwork. Like I see like those Disney movies or any kind of movie as a piece of artwork, and it come out of a certain time. And I don't think it should be altered. I think if you're going to go watch that movie, you need to come to it with the sentiment of this was made in X year, and you have to have an understanding, and then you sit down and watch the movie. And if you're unhappy or you're dissatisfied or you're offended, you do not continue to watch the movie. You don't change the movie.
I agree. Because then, once you change in something like that, you're actually changing history. I mean,
because that's the line, like that's the level that they're going. So instead of like, you ever hear the term voting with your wallet? So, instead of if you were unhappy about Indian representation on the Land O'Lakes container, you just would not buy it. You would vote with your wallet. And if you're watching a video and you didn't like what was on the video, you would change to another video. But that's not what people do today. They say, no, we have to change the actual video that I don't like, or your speech that I don't like, or your comic book that I don't like, or, so in that sense, it'll never end because you'll never have that satisfaction. Scotland just, it was like just today. Did you hear that? They passed a law that says, if anyone is offended by something you do or say, it's a crime.
What?
Yeah. So even if even if it's a crazy person or
there has to be some details to that. It can't just be
emerging crazy person.
It can't be a broad brush stroke right there.
Yeah. It's like beyond.
Because I mean, it's still the same thing though. It's always your word versus mine anyway. Like you can say I punched you in the face if I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
No, but if you created something that's in print, it's not your word again. It's like, no, Kevin created this. I'm offended.
Yeah, but I don't think it's not. I don't think it's gonna be black and white. Like, yo, this pissed me off, and like this guy should be in trouble. I think it has to have some type of fucking weight to it. It can't. I have to. Come on, man. It can't just be that loose. It can't be because everyone's offended.
It's gonna be. I mean,
monetary. Like everyone's gonna carry a fine.
I think it has to be talking about like, if kids go around spraying swastikas and like dropping N bombs or calling like other racial slurs, spray painting it or putting it in books and shit like that. There has to be a stipulation or like if you're doing something for entertainment value, then you slap that warning on it that we're talking about, and now you can't be arrested now. They got that warning. You chose to pick up past that warning.
No, but then it's gonna get out of hand because then
it's gonna get out. It's gonna get crazy.
It's gonna get crazy, like you said, because here's the thing: you got a woman who's into this guy, right? And she's a freak. She's gonna tell you, hey, talk dirty to me, this, and that. The guy starts doing this shit, and then he's talking dirty to her and crazy, and then she's kind of getting into it. Yeah. Well, then the guy says, you know what? Well, I'm sorry. I can't go through with this. Piss the woman off. Now she's gonna go and cry wolf, like, oh, he said all this dirty shit to me and arrest his ass.
Yeah.
Come on.
Who knows, man?
Get the fuck out of here.
It's all crazy. All I know is as humans, we don't like change, and this is a big change, and we're inherently gonna want to just see against it and just see the negative side to it, because change is fucking hard. I mean, when it ended slavery, caused the war, there was some people like, yo, how are you gonna take? I paid for them guys. Like, how the fuck you gonna take them away from me? This is a terrible thing. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's always two sides to every damn story.
Yeah, there is.
That's a dichotomy to make, because nobody's committing those type of crimes, right now. I mean, we're just living our lives, and they're saying that we're Nazis. You know what I mean? So it's completely different right now. It's not like our grandparents growing up. They didn't have social media changing the way that they were living. This is a new age.
Yeah, it definitely is.
A fucked up age. I mean, because in all reality, what it comes down to is morals and respect for people. All of that shit's went out the fucking door. I mean, there was a time when you could just walk out your house and not worry about it getting busted into. Now these days you can't even, walk outside without thinking your house gonna get, taken.
This is true.
I mean, I remember back in the day, when I was growing up, shit, man, we walked out the house. You didn't even have to lock the damn door. Everybody knew who you were. You were safe in the neighborhood. Anybody fucked with you, the whole neighborhood come after them, and you were good. Everybody looked after everybody, Somebody that's not from the neighborhood come around, everybody knows. Keep an eye on this person. They ain't from around here.
Yeah.
Now these days, you got all these crazy motherfuckers coming in and out of the woodworks. Don't know what to expect. Can't even get to go to the store without somebody thinking that you're gonna get jumped.
Shit is all crazy.
I call them the underwear brigade. They're all these people that are home in their underwear, and they have a microphone now. They have a way to spread their voice, and it's the internet, and it used to be like just a phone, and that used to piss me off enough. It's like I remember I was in the dentist one time, and I come out of the dentist chair after being worked on, and you feel swollen because of Novocaine and all this stuff, and you just want to kind of pay your hefty bill and like go home because you want to take these pills that they gave you and just go to bed. And so I'm at the counter with like my receipt or whatever, just trying to pay this bill, and their phone rings, and somebody on the other end is now taking up their time. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what the hell? Like I got dressed today. I got up, I got dressed, I came down here. I'm about to give them like $1,000, and they're making me wait. what the fuck? Just because somebody called in their fucking underwear? Like,
business,
no, when
man,
you,
I don't give a fuck about you.
when you have somebody at the counter and you have a business and the phone rings, you say, hello, please hold. And then you take care of the person in front of you. You don't make the person in front of you, especially when they just had dental work done.
Yo, but what if that person called and she was calling back to address an issue that was before yours? I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm trying to piss you off, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that's all.
I think you're gonna do a good job of it.
If it's an emergency, it could be, but it's just like I experienced that a few times where I'm just like, why does the person over the phone get the priority? It should be the person in front of you that gets a priority, and that sentiment of the person on the phone getting the priority has just spread all over. So it's like, someone on Twitter or someone over the phone just says something and everyone goes into haywire. Where is like, no, like that's the person in their underwear. That doesn't mean anything. The person that means something is the person that fucking got dressed and drove over here and is standing here.
What are you talking about now? You went to Twitter now. I'm
basically talking about like, just like customer service, like customers that come to you are more important than just people on the internet complaining. When you have like a customer standing in front of you with a wallet in hand and ready to give you money, you don't ignore them. You don't tell them to wait. You tell the complaining people to hold.
That's what I would do.
You don't make me wait, goddammit. I'm a person.
Okay, you know what? Now we're gonna have to liven up the fucking party because it's getting too depressing.
Yo, this fucking I just zoned out. How you think about this face, man? Look at this shit.
Whoa, he's on fire.
This shit looks like this looks like a velvet blacklight poster, bro.
Yes, it is starting to look like that.
That is true. That is.
Loving it.
Here to you, Kevin.
That's funny.
Oh wait, that one's probably gonna get us taken down.
This one's for you.
This one's for you, man. This one's for you. Hey.
The cheeks.
I like it. Whoa, a new toy. Can I play?
You wanna play?
Oh,
I'd buy that for $1. Space, you need to get that one on there. You need to get that one on there. I'd buy that one for $1.
I almost got it, but I got you to say it. I think yours is better. I didn't like the way the guy said it.
Oh, really? You think I did better?
Yeah.
I'm honored, dude. I'm honored.
I want to I meant to rewatch that movie since when we brought up that weird ass clip with the dicks getting shot off.
Oh no!
I watched RoboCop 2 as well.
RoboCop 2 was hilarious.
You know what though? I thought RoboCop 2 was RoboCop 3. Like RoboCop 2 has the child in it. That's like the drug lord.
Yeah. He's no.
I thought that was RoboCop 3. I must not remember RoboCop 3 at all. But anyway, I watched RoboCop 2. I basically thought it was a piece of shit. At the end of it, it says directed by Irving Kershner. It's like, what the fuck? Like this piece of shit, which was totally different than RoboCop 1. Like RoboCop 1 had fucking heart, dude. Like RoboCop 1,
it did.
It
did.
Heart, and you could even maybe cause a tear to come out of your fucking eye if you have a heart. And like, and then in the second movie, it was all goofy. It was fucking goofy and it sucked. And at the end,
Kane was the shit.
Yeah, I mean that part was kind of cool, like the aspect of it, and also the way it unfolded was
Yo, that's semi-80s. What year did that come out? That came out like what? 90 what?
It must have been like 88.
No,
I don't know.
Part two was 88. I thought it was like 91 or some shit like that.
Maybe, maybe. Like Irving Kershner must have been too old or something, because I was like, this dude did Empire Strikes Back and then he did RoboCop 2, this piece of garbage. But I don't know.
He was already on his way out for retirement.
I was like, whoa, I didn't know he did that. But the one thing it did have was that story element of like unrolling the story at the proper, like everything had to happen.
Pace was good.
But I don't know. I just didn't like the way it was put together. I didn't like the way it was put together. I also watched another 80s movie that I thought was so rad back in the day, but Kickboxer. And that was far less.
That's still a kick-ass. That's still a cook-ass movie, dude.
It was still good, and the story was strong as far as the way it unrolled.
Ever made. They're not the greatest movies ever. They're like B movies, man. Honestly, they're like
they kind of always were.
B movies. But that's what makes them amazing.
Kickboxer was good until I found out about Frank Dukes being a piece of shit liar.
Until you found out what?
Until Frank Dukes was fake.
Who's Frank Dukes?
That's guy that they portrayed. Bloodsport. Oh, okay.
What do you mean Frank Dukes is fake? What does that mean?
Okay, in Kickboxer, you remember how Jean-Claude Van Damme portrayed that guy Frank Dukes, or his?
Isn't that that's Bloodsport though? No.
Okay, because
Cow.
It's got to be Bloodsport because another one.
That dude didn't really.
No. You're correct. I'm wrong. I was wrong, but you're correct about that Bloodsport.
Okay, so this dude in Bloodsport, played by Jean-Claude Van Damme, you're upset that he's not real?
Yeah.
So, but he's played by Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No, it was a bio. It was like a biopic.
It was like it was supposed to be like a biopic
about a real dude who like went across seas and kicked everybody's ass.
Oh, okay. And you're saying that never happened?
It never happened. They called him out on it.
It's fucked up.
Well, with a name like Frank Dukes, do you think that that's real? And he won in the Bloodsport competition?
No, but there's a real guy named Frank Dukes.
There's a real Frank Dukes.
There's a real Frank Dukes. It just he didn't, and he was a real martial artist. He just didn't do that bullshit that they were talking about on Bloodsport. But Kickboxer, and that's the one with Jean-Claude Van Damme as well, right?
Yeah. With his brother in the wheelchair, but the funny thing was the guy who was in the wheelchair was like a real kickboxing champion. He was a beast.
Yeah, for sure, for real. And that was a really good movie.
That was good.
I think the guy that played Tong Po was actually a real kickboxer as well, wasn't he?
Nah, Tong Po was fucking Ant, help me out here.
He looked legit. No. I don't know who he really was.
Oh fuck, man! I forgot his name. All he really had on was like a fake brow, right? Like it made his brow a little like tougher.
Yeah,
he had like a
I know that. I know that he was a.
That dude was no joke. Remember he rolled his fist in glass and was just like yo, he fucked up. He was like I'm gonna fuck with my elbows.
Yeah. I thought that was badass.
No, he was a shit.
Like I was almost rooting for Tong Po a little bit. Like especially all the kickboxing schools that he would visit had the Tong Po poster, and when he said he wanted to fight Tong Po, they all laughed.
I want the ball.
They laughed.
They all laughed.
Give me
the ball. Away.
Give me the ball.
That sounds just like it, Munda.
I started laughing, man, when he was like, they were in the ring,
and then like it's so funny because like as like an adult kind of it's like Jean-Claude Van Damme, he's got this heavy accent, and then in the movie they're like, "Oh, you're the American," and he's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
That's still kind of true, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's funny.
What's his name? What was his name? What was the guy? I forgot what the actor's name was. The guy that played his friend over there, that
the guy from the
cab driver
in the video game. Remember, he was playing him against a video game, and he whipped his ass, and then they became friends.
Kickboxer.
Yeah, the guy with the curly long hair.
Not the army guy had short hair, and he had.
Did he have a black dude and a small Chinese dude?
Yeah, that was Kickboxer. Maybe you're talking about Bloodsport.
You talking about Bloodsport again with the guy from Revenge of the Nerds?
I am.
Booger from not Booger. Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds.
Ogre, yeah. Ogre from Bloodsport. I thought it was funny. I thought that was funny when he kept saying he was trying to go to kick Tungpo's ass, and then not Tungpo. What's his name?
Bolo.
Bolo was gonna fuck him up. Bad.
Yo, Tungpo was shit, yo.
But Tungpo, yeah.
I almost watched like a movie all about Bolo the other night because like on Amazon they got all these things and it says like you might like. And now that I've watched Ip Man 4 and Kickboxer and Never Back Down and all these dumb movies, now they're recommending like every martial arts movie to me now. And it's like Bolo's Last Stand or something, and it's like it's got a rad cover, but I was like, I don't know if I want to click on these. These are going to be so stupid.
I look at all the stupid shits.
You know what's amazing? What's amazing is that Jean-Claude Van Damme and Bolo Young are like super close best friends with their families.
Look at Tungpo, son.
Yeah, boy.
He's a killer.
I almost got some clips of this movie.
He's a killer, yo.
Who is that? What was this sensei's name? Tanaka in Bloodsport.
I don't remember that at all.
I think I'm gonna rewatch Bloodsport next. But they even had a sweet Chuck Norris movie that like on Amazon or something. I almost clicked on it. I read the little description. It was like Chuck Norris like fucking goes undercover of some kind of and like kickboxing star so and so goes undercover, and it's really Chuck Norris. He goes undercover to fucking uncover some kind of like underground fighting ring or something, and this shit looked awesome.
It was like Octagon or some shit.
The Octagon,
maybe.
Octagon.
I have the Octagon.
Yo,
that might have been it. I can't remember the name of it, but it was like on the cover, Chuck Norris. I never saw him so ripped. I didn't know he's so ripped like that. I was like, holy shit, he looks like.
Yo, R.I.P. Chuck Norris, man.
He died?
Yeah.
Today?
What?
Yeah, Chuck Norris dead, didn't he?
Today?
No, not that I know of.
Let me see. Chuck Norris dead?
Not that I know of.
Chuck Norris is dead, bro?
No, hold up.
Can't be Chuck.
You better be sure before you start saying this shit.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, no, he's not dead.
I got flowers halfway sent.
He's not dead. He's not dead. Because on people start doing stupid shit, like they'll say R.I.P. this person, R.I.P. that person.
They always say R.I.P. Joe Rogan, and it gets me.
Oh, that's fucked up. I didn't see it. Joe Rogan
I see that like once a month. I'm like,
I ain't see it. I never seen it. I'm gonna see it now that my phone heard me say it.
Yeah. It's always like on different places, like on Instagram and stuff, and then I run and look at the internet and like he's still alive. I'm like, all right, thank God.
I wouldn't like that shit, man. Shit circulating. Imagine that shit circulating about you. Like it has people saying you're dead. I don't like that shit, man.
Well, I get it from your point of view, but if it was happening about me, I don't know if I'd care.
You would care. That shit'll get to you. Yo, Anthony's dead. Everybody's calling you, you dead. I heard you died. You're like, yo, what the fuck? You gotta have that conversation about you dying. That shit'll get you.
It will.
You know I don't like playing with death, bro. I don't like playing with that shit.
I don't like people playing on my phone.
I don't like people playing on my phone, bro. I don't like people playing on my phone.
We got some random shit now going.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Random shit.
What, you gonna play with random shit?
Yeah, I'm gonna play with random shit, man.
Random diarrhea?
No, bad.
Ew, bro. Why you gotta go there?
No, I deal with that all day long, dude. I don't want to hear it on the fucking.
Does anyone come around singing taco, burrito? What's that coming out of your speedo?
The hell was that?
Space, you tripping or what?
You got anybody over there in a speedo?
What? Speedo.
That's what R2 thinks, damn it.
That's crazy.
Tell him, R2. Yeah, I know it. Absolutely. Tell him to fuck off.
Holy shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Come on, I'm trying to liven up the party here. God damn it.
Oh God. I'm good, man. I think this is amazing.
Yeah,
I
your
think this is
artwork's amazing.
amazing. Thank you,
Your
Zar.
artwork's amazing.
I like it.
That's right. I'd buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
My fat roller should be here tomorrow.
Damn.
I'll let you know how it works.
Why? You're already skinny enough, god dang it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see like if it can turn me inverse, we know it worked. It's gonna like pull my rib cage out.
Oh man.
Shoot. Eat a whole pizza, Anthony. You'll be all right.
Shit. Oh, this page is looking crazy. Woo. Oh man. Yo, this is crazy. Oh my god.
You like him clawing his way to victory?
It's crazy, bro.
Like you see the panel number 3, I think it is.
Damn, you make that Divx all ripped and shit, man.
They look crazy. 3 with his arms up.
Yeah, like that. He's got to be lit up because he's about to strike down.
That's how you got it. That's how you got it.
Yeah,
I can see where you put the shadows. That's gonna be official.
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 Oh, I like it.
Oh shit, man.
that's fire.
It's fire and desire. Fire and desire.
Lose it, kick it, burn fat.
Yo, man, that made sound effects with every stroke.
Hey, there you go, Space. You can get a saber font like that. Make a saber font.
Pew,
like that.
pew. That's all you need. Pew, pew.
Maybe if Kevin like did the replay of his inking and then did the sound effects over the replay.
That'll be fire. And desire.
Going to Bananarama now.
Kick it, lose it, burn fat, burn fat. That's random.
It's a real easy fix, man. It's an easy fix.
It's an easy fucking fix.
So in love with it, just tone back the Krypton a little bit. Krypton. Tone back the Krypton a little bit. Tone back the Krypton a little bit.
He said, tone back the Krypton, and they wanted me to say, okay. What?
It's a real easy fix. You know, it's an easy fucking fix.
It's easy fucking fix.
Tone back the fucking Krypton.
Tone
for
back
an easy
the Krypton.
fix. Damn it.
These geeks hide behind their computers. What a bunch of spineless losers.
What a bunch of pussies.
You're not afraid of these losers, are you?
No.
You gotta get shit from these losers.
No.
Good. Because when I'm done with you, you're going to be sending a message back. Only it's not going to be a keyboard. It's going to be your fists.
Fists. That dude, man. That dude is a treasure. What's the actor's name?
Zepukas. Robert Zepukas or something like that.
That dude is hilarious, man.
Yeah, he's actually pretty cool. Some of my buddies have met him in person.
Yeah, I heard the same.
At Comic-Con. So like he's real down to earth, man.
It's a funny ass.
I'm
dude.
so glad that show is about him. I love that. I love how they turn that around.
He looks the same.
He's great. It really makes sense too from the movie, like
Funny and Hot Tub Time Machine.
perspective.
Yeah,
in Hot
they
Tub
made
Time Machine?
Daniel LaRusso look bad now too, right? Like he's the bad guy.
Kinda. I think so. I think LaRusso's the bad guy in a way. Like he's the dickhead. He's the bully.
Cause like he got successful or something.
Like he got successful and he just doesn't want this guy opening up karate schools around the neighborhood. He's calling him Cobra Kai, and LaRusso hates Cobra Kai and all that stuff.
Yeah. He's always been like real bitch ass about it.
But yeah, like even when they do the flashback,
Well, but yeah, I mean they fucked him up when he was younger, man. I mean,
yeah, well, like when they do the flashbacks though, to the Karate Kid movies, you know, from
like
Johnny Lawrence's perspective, like Daniel was also kind of a bully then too.
Remember the Halloween party? He wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah,
man.
he didn't do anything, and then
shit unprovoked.
And then he came over and threw like hot water on him or something.
Yeah, some stupid shit. He deserved them kicks in the parking lot. Fucking Daniel's son.
And he also got, you know, abused by the coach. Remember the karate coach would like beat him up?
Yeah.
Dickhead. He was a victim of circumstance, man.
And
Yeah,
then
now you do
in the
it.
new show, he's like practically homeless. Like you feel bad for him because he's kind of homeless, and like he like sleeps in his car, and he just he's at rock bottom, you know.
Yeah, rock bottom is right. And
Like
you do
all
feel
he has is
I mean, you do
is
feel for
karate.
him.
Kev, did you see the video? I don't really want to go negative, but I kind of want to, like, since we're talking about martial arts for a second, like, did you see that video?
What video?
All I have to say is, did you see that video? And if you were aware today, you should know what I'm talking about.
No, I wasn't aware then.
Okay. I wanted to ask you, do you think martial arts would have turned out differently? Mundo, do you think it would have?
What are you talking about, bro? What video?
There's like it's got millions of views already. It's like one of the protests. They pulled a husband and wife out of the car. They beat up the wife and they beat up the husband too. And I want to know, they've got video of it, and I want to know if you think that martial arts could have helped. I think I would have retaliated against those mofos. That would not have happened to me. I'll tell you that.
So, I mean, I always think it goes back to the fighter, man.
Well,
like,
it doesn't matter what discipline.
This guy basically handed himself over to the mob, and I don't think anyone should do that. I don't think the mob has any good interest at heart, you know. And obviously they didn't, because they ended up knocking this guy's teeth out when he like submitted to their instructions.
Fuck that! Kill me. I'd rather go out fighting.
I didn't see the video. I gotta see the video. I probably didn't even watch the damn video.
It's a 4-minute video. You can watch it.
No, I
But
haven't.
no, I mean it's not good for your
it.
brain.
I haven't watched it.
I just
but
thought you guys
what?
must have
Fuck
seen it
that.
because it was like literally an explosive video that kind of hit today.
No, I don't really keep up with none of it really anymore.
But
Like,
martial
somebody's
arts,
gotta be like,
I
yo,
think
look.
you have an advantage with martial arts a little bit.
Say that
As
again.
far as fight, I think you have a little bit of a fighting chance with martial arts.
Yeah, like I guess there would have been a chance because the way that they dealt with this guy was like they just flat out beat him up. And like, I know there's a mob around, but like, yeah, maybe with like martial arts, maybe there's something you could do, especially since it wasn't just him. It was like they were also beating up on his
mentality,
wife.
man. Mob mentality is scary. If it was a lot of people on him.
There was like both guys and girls near him. Yeah.
So it's,
and like,
well,
scary.
here,
If you amp it up, if you fight against the mob, they amp it up and you end up dead just because they get so high.
I understand what I like, believe me, like it, completely understand. But if you see what happens in the video when the guy acted meekly and didn't do anything to instigate at all, what it ended up for him toothless and unconscious. And when you're unconscious, they can do whatever they want to you. And they said when the police finally came to this location, or when the ambulance finally came to this location, it took like a battalion of these SWAT people to allow the ambulance people in, because this mob wasn't letting them get to this unconscious guy. So basically my point is, I understand what you're saying. It's like, oh, but if you fight back, they're going to get you harder. Well, this guy didn't fight at all, and they got him to the point where you don't want to be, which is unconscious and toothless. And your wife is at their mercy too.
Well, I'll tell you,
out of the car too.
I tell you, when I was younger, dude, I got jumped by about 5 or 6 guys, man, and without knowing some martial arts, I think I would have gotten really put in the hospital, because I got.
Wait, you fought back against them?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I got my ass kicked. But
you remained conscious.
Yeah, I remained conscious. I mean, shit. Couple of back spinning fists, and just
like going buck wild, right?
They they hit me in the throat, so I was down a little bit, but I don't think without some martial arts training I would have been a lot worse off, but to this day, I mean, I don't give a fuck who you are. You want to come at me, I may get my ass kicked, but I'm gonna throw down. So that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
I ain't going down like that. I may get my ass kicked, but I'll sure put it to you. I make no excuses. I swear that would never gonna happen to me again.
I am training every day. That is not going to happen to me or anybody I'm protecting or near. Hell to the no. I will attack so ferociously. I'm going for the throat, bro. I'm going for the fucking throat, and I'll punch everybody nearby. I don't care. I'll get to everybody nearby. I'll become the aggressor. They'll be backing away. They'll be like, holy shit, we're a mob, but this motherfucker's so crazy. Because I'll act like, I don't know if you saw the video early on in the protest. There was a guy who like had his shirt. No, he was completely naked. I don't know if you saw this video, and he was kind of walking around crazy, kind of going toward people, pretending like he was going to punch them and kick them and stuff. And everybody was backing away from this guy because he looked so crazy. You know what I mean? And he was naked. But I think if you get to that point of being so crazy that even the mob doesn't want anything to do with you, they're like, yo, this guy's above and beyond us and shit.
Yeah.
Like if you get to that point, then maybe you can make a getaway and stuff like that. But
well, I don't know if I could still do it anymore, but man, I got my hands to the point where I was cutting apples in half with my fingers. I mean,
you were what?
Apples. You could literally, I could literally squeeze an apple and cut it in half with my hand. Just
nice.
I got to the point where I could do that. I don't know if I could still do it.
That's one of the things I don't know if I could do that, because I never tried to squeeze a fucking apple. Kev,
you never tried? Seriously?
Kev, did you try squeezing the shit out of an apple?
I did it a couple of times. It was just the way I had to do it. The round of it, like the top heaviest part, I would put my fingers in there and then just rip it apart that way. Just bang.
No, but I think Mundo's saying with one hand.
No. Yeah,
no, not 2 fingers, just one. Yeah, one hand. I mean, just literally, going down like that and cutting it in half.
Yeah, and the
reason why I learned to do that was because after I got jumped, like I said, I was like, motherfucker, if I grab you by the throat, watch out, because
You about to roadhouse them? You about to Patrick Swayze these dudes?
about to Patrick Swayze, motherfucker.
Nah,
That's
so
right.
I'm growing up. I used to always while I was laying in my bed, I used to hit when I was a teenager. I was living in the basement. My basement was an unfinished basement. We just finished like one corner of it. You know what I mean? That was my room was, and I would just fucking just hit the floor to harden my fist and shit.
Nobody could hear this going on.
Nah, because it wasn't a finished floor. It was like thin fucking tile over like cement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody
I still do that to I still kind of do that to this day. With
it definitely worked because I didn't really do the left hand. Like my right hand is I can hit anything with this. This hand I feel it more with this hand. It's like
yeah.
But my right hand is like my bones are kind of
like I kind of do some iron palm training a little bit. You know, with you ever do the iron palm training?
I mean, not the real iron palm training. I mean, I thought what I saw. Yeah, I thought what I saw, like hitting this and hitting, you know, like it's like hit fingerprints, fist. So it was like fist, fingerprint slap, fist, fingerprint slap. I've done like little things like that, or like they say you're supposed to have like that wet fucking. I don't know if it's like some wet rags, and you just gotta like hit the backs of your hands, bang, bang.
I mean, like this is thick wood right here. You see, this is thick wood. I mean, you just.
Yeah,
you know, hard, just keep at it.
You gotta do the back too. You gotta do the backs of your hand too.
Yeah, but where it matters is just, you know, boom. You know, you got the more power right here instead of the back fist. You got the more power just like that. You know.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Hey yeah. Yeah, you should never be punching anybody with your knuckles.
No. You get more power. It's funny because you know, you get a little bit more power with an open hand than you do with the fist.
It's it's immediate though to just throw your fist. Just bam.
Mm-hmm.
Throw your fist so weak.
I'm ready with the fucking downward chop to the carotid artery for like anyone that wants to do that type of video. Fuck that.
There you go.
That shit is over. If you saw that video, Kev, what I would do is I would grab that motherfucking aggressor's balls. And then
why this video get so popular?
I'm going for the throat and eyes. Because it's like wait, did you say how did it get so popular?
I said why? Why is this one getting so popular?
I think because you know, people that are against BLM are going to use it as an example of like why BLM is bad or whatever. Because these are like people that are under the BLM movement, but these are just people that are out there like causing trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then so people could use this as like a you know, a tactic, because it's
Portland protesters.
Yeah, so it's like the George Floyd video was like one thing happening, right? It's like cops doing this to a black guy, and then this video is protesters doing this to a white guy. So people are like passing it around going, look, do you agree with these protesters type of thing? And of course there's no like right answer, right? If you're like, yeah, I agree with the protesters, we're like, well, look at this, what they're doing. You're like, oh fuck, I don't agree with that. You know, so it's like that type, like that's kind of why it got like 1 million hits in like the first hour, you know.
Well, on you know, on top of that space, you know, you got to understand with law enforcement as well. I mean, shit, you know, these guys are under stress, you know, and in any situation they come across, they could be like somebody pull a gun and it just takes a half a second for them to react to it or not react to it and get killed. You know what I mean?
Which situation are you talking about?
Any situation where they're, you know.
Well, the cops weren't on the scene here in this video. This had nothing to do with the cops. The cops weren't there. You know,
no.
It's just like people citizens or whatever. Like
Right.
the
Oh,
cops,
okay. So,
like the cops never came to this one. This was like if the cops came, they came like way later. Like there was
I
an
see.
article that said when the cops came, they had to like kind of push through these protesters to get to the injured people.
Oh, I see. I see.
Like the cops only came to kind of protect the ambulance people when the ambulance people were like, yo, we can't get in there and stuff like that. And they're like, what the fuck?
Really? They're only protecting the ambulance people? Come on.
Well, because like they were, elsewhere. Because like so like Portland's basically all fucked up. So this is just like one little street in Portland, this one moment. You know what I mean? So God knows there's probably a million weird things going on over there.
Too much hate in this world,
Oh yeah, these people are just like full of hate. They have nowhere to let it out, or like nowhere to there's no clear cut I don't know, target for it. So it's like it comes out in disgusting ways.
Who are you talking about?
The people beating up on whoever that man is. Disgusting behavior.
Just gotta clear that shit up, because that shit could have been taken the worst way ever.
What do you mean?
When you say these people just are full of hate and they don't know who to take it out on?
Yeah, there's people punching other people in the video and kicking people and whoever else. There's no way to tell like what type of people they are. I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
But I'm just saying, like if you had someone who hated you today and they just wanted to make you seem like an asshole, the worst person on earth, they would just take that little snippet and fucking post
they could. Oh yeah, I mean that could.
Like, it's just Space One dude's like outlook on BLM. These people are fucking full of hate and they don't know what else. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yo, you gotta clear that up.
Everyone that's got a mask on these days, they could change what all they got to do is get a picture of you with the mask on, and the next thing you know, you're saying anything they want.
Yeah.
And believe me, it doesn't actually take like an actual offense to get people after you anymore. It doesn't have to be something you actually did.
You see that face swap app?
You did. What's that?
Homeboy? That face swap app.
Yeah.
You see that shit? Where like you
I
can
didn't know
recreate a famous like movie scene and just swap your face for like Captain America's, and it's your face in the scene now. It's crazy. And it's legit. It looks legit. Like it looks like you.
Show me all those like videos of like Obama, like it's like Obama's face.
That was like early on. Like now it's like legit. Now it's
I
like
guess anyone can do it. But all that Snapchat stuff that you show me too is like I knew we were there because of that. Like when you show me how like you're like, look, I'm old, and it really looks like you're old. It's like, what? And then or you did it to me, right? You're like, look, it's you old. I'm like, oh my God, it really does look like that. Or it even worked on like your little kids. I couldn't believe it. It turned them old, or it put glasses on them.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right,
take care of business.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be out of here real soon.
We'll probably wrap this up when you come back, Mundo. That image is coming out really good.
This one?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I like the blacks on that for sure. I like the blacks on that when you just started, and now that you filled in the hands, that looks even better.
Yeah, I'm figuring out like they would be an all shadow, right? Like from this point on, it's gonna be kind of dark.
Yeah, I think so. There could be like to show the black of the hands, you could have like glowing beneath the hands, right? Just very faint little glow.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Could be.
Gonna be nice
so that you see that. But yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna make my screen a little bigger and show you what I was working on. I was just trying to fill in a face up here.
Looks like a butt.
It's a butt and a face, a butt face.
I'm gonna send the link to I'm gonna send the link to the Albatross to a buddy of mine, Jason Garcia, tomorrow.
Nice.
He's gonna try to check it out tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Really good friend of mine, man. We've been working together for many, many years.
What's his name?
Jason Garcia.
Okay.
Yeah, we started working together in 2002, man. We've been working together since, off and on. And really, really great guy.
Jason Garcia.
Any friend of Mundo's is a friend of mine.
Yeah, he's a cool cat, man. He's funny too. I'm hoping, because he's got a buddy of his that got to. Do you remember that video that had Mark Hamill in it, where he was kind of like coming behind a fan, and the fan was doing one of his one of his quotes from a movie, and he came right behind him, and he said the quote right behind the guy.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Okay, I think it was like an Omaze commercial thing, like when they were doing that and stuff like that. But anyway, this guy is a friend of Jason's, and he ended up getting in good with Mark Hamill, dude. So I'm all like, if I can get Mark Hamill's autograph on the saber, just like Darth Maul's, that would be like sweet.
You've already got Darth Maul's?
Yes, I got Darth Maul's. Ray Park. Yeah.
That's crazy.
What do you have it on?
The saber that I'm building for my friend.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, well, I told Ray Park the story about it, man. So I'm hoping that when I finish it, I can send him a little video of it and stuff. You know.
That's awesome, Mundo.
Get a hold of his people and let him know that the saber's finally finished, and that I really appreciated him signing and having pictures with me and stuff.
That's dope.
Yeah. Really cool.
And dude. All right, man. I am done.
You want to say anything about your artwork here?
Pull up the last one. I went in on this one. This Dybbuk looks crazy.
Yeah, dude.
He's ripping up the spine. The face looks kind of nuts. I mean, it's still a little kind of like could use a little more work, I think. But I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, like it's a real great glimpse of like it's like a flash of the Dybbuk, right? Like it's you might not see that much of the Dybbuk, but yeah, like maybe another row of teeth or something could fit there.
Up with his head.
This guy looks cool.
Definitely dead.
Yeah,
this is just messed up, man. This is just messed up.
He's all like, really?
This is just crazy.
Yeah, I'm really getting the feeling of movement here because of the snow too, I think, and I don't know.
Right,
yeah.
I think the movement of the snow really pulls it together.
It's
yeah,
legit.
I really do. That's just nice.
The only thing I want to do next is probably paint the bottom black to pop those figures off.
Mm-hmm.
This guy right here. So like, just doing this real quick to give you an idea. Now to pop these dudes off. Think that'll work?
Oh yeah. It's got to.
A little bit. Yeah, I can see it. It's starting to get a little blurrier, but StreamYard actually improved the video. Kev, I think I took a little screenshot of what they sent me. And I think it does look a little better, but I'll have to take a look at the video afterwards. But I was happy about that because it's supposed to be like more true 720 now. So that will be better for our drawings.
I think it looks better. The snow in the background looks pretty thick. I could get lost looking at that background you got going.
I know. That's really awesome. Thanks for that. That albatross thing in the corner is cool too.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so come back tomorrow. We will be back here for Wednesday, New Comic Book Day. Albatross Junction live shows is where you get your insider sneak peek every single week. This is just a bonus
that
show
rhymed.
tonight.
Yeah, that rhymed.
We normally
every single week.
we normally do our show on Wednesday. But we're going to be adding some bonus shows throughout the week because we need to get going on this comic book Albatross Junction more and more because we plan October release. So go over to IndieGogo and search Albatross Junction or click on the link in the description for our campaign. If you sign up during this pre-launch, you will be eligible for the free poster when you buy the book during the actual launch. So give us your email now. We'll keep in touch, and you'll get that free poster. And you guys got anything else to say before we leave for the night?
Keep it litty to titty.
Come and join us, IndieGogo, guys. I've already put my email in. I'm down. Come and have a drink at El Mundo's.
El Mundo's.
El Mundo's.
Thanks for watching. We will see you all tomorrow.
You know what we need to do? We need to come up with a real world El Mundo's drink and then try it, all mix it and try it live.
I hope it includes bacon. Can you try to do bacon in there? Come on.
Bacon? All right.
Can it have like, I don't know, like I never liked any drink with like tomato juice or something, but I'm thinking like, what if it had a little tomato and a little bacon?
Before the weekend, I'm gonna send you guys an ingredient list for a certain drink.
Okay.
Like a Bloody Mary type drink. Or what?
Maybe. But I like Kevin's drinks too, so maybe he's got an idea of something like spicy or something that's like hot for like, you know, icy environment.
Hot
during the ice NATO. That's surely coming.
Something hot. Well, that would be the hot toddy.
We're gonna do it. Yeah, we'll come up with it, man. We'll come up with it.
Actually, let's name another drink Fire NATO, because there's a I don't know if Mundo, do you know of a Fire NATO?
No, I have no idea what that is.
There was one in 2018 and there was one like yesterday in California.
Yeah.
193-mile-an-hour Fire NATO, which is a fucking tornado made of fire.
Are you serious?
It happens over like a forest fire and then ravages places at 200 miles an hour. So I was thinking for Albatross, they would probably have something called like a snow NATO or an ice NATO. But you should call one of your drinks a Fire NATO. It should be like on fire. Like maybe it's like, I don't know. Maybe it comes off the centrifuge or something like on fire.
Oh, dude. No. If you want to portray the Fire NATO like that, that means what we do is we throw it, we make the shit in the blender and have it spinning. And then when you throw it, we'll flip it into the drink. We'll flip it into the drink like that, so it's still spinning in the cup or something.
Well, I mean, your character has a bartender's hose, no, the nozzle thing. It could just be it's the future. That shit just sprays out of there.
Yeah.
Remember, I said your weapon was a blowtorch, so you can use it as a blowtorch.
Yeah.
So,
all right,
that's
there
true.
You go.
Bong.
So Fire NATO slider.
Let's do it. All right, I'm out, man. I'm out for real.
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks for doing this. I'll see you tomorrow.